Hey, Peace Family, Michelle here. So it is early morning. I gotta go out today, but I was coming to look at the babies. Anna Mae is eating right now. Look at the babies. Oh my goodness. I was wanting to look at this one's eyes just to make sure they weren't like crusted over. But no, it's just a new baby. Yeah, okay. Oh my goodness. You'll get to know me really well. Yes, you will. You got like little hands. Look at that. Oh my goodness. He's feeding them good. Look how fat that belly is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Go back to your sibling. Let me see the other ones. Now I gotta investigate all of them. Hi, little one. How am I gonna tell y'all apart? Oh, look at those bellies. Mommy's doing good. Yeah, mommy's doing good. Come here, little one. Oh my gosh. Look at the belly. Okay. Your eyes are still closed too. There's some new babies. Okay. Looks like everybody's doing great. Oh. Alright, I got a full day today. I need to feed the chickens and the geese this morning. I did go check on the kittens and I only saw 2 kittens. So, you know, they move them around so much. I'm not sure if she's abandoned one or if it's, you know, they just move them around constantly. So what I did, hi Uncle Twin, hi Uncle Twin. What I did was put them in this crate here. There's two right there. And Anna Mae is, there's Anna Mae. And Anna Mae's been coming back and forth. I'm hoping she'll get the 3rd one and bring it in here as well. I'll put some water closer to the crate. And then here's the food. Yeah, so I'll keep an ear out and an eye out, see if I hear that 3rd kitten crying somewhere. Oh, farm life. It's such a thin line, you know, because the animals have it within them to be able to care for their young and have that natural instinct. But then there's a point where you have to intervene, and I try to really be sure before I cross that line. I have bottle-fed babies, many babies on this farm. This is real life. I can't make this shit up. I'm in here cleaning their water bin out, and listen to that. Y'all hear that? Those are chicks. We have chicks. I hear you guys. I don't see you guys. Let me turn the light on. I hear some babies. Oh my goodness, there's two hens in there. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to relocate. Yeah, she is not very nice. I'm gonna have to relocate. I'm gonna have to take you out of here. You know, I'm not looking too happy, me shining this light in your face. It's two of y'all. It took two of y'all to hatch some babies. Oh my goodness. I am not sticking my hand in there. But I definitely hear them. Yep. I guess those eggs were fertilized. Curtis, you a daddy? Curtis is finally a daddy. This whole time, he's had between 23, 26 chicken hens. They've never hatched out any of the eggs. A couple of them went broody, but I don't know if the eggs weren't fertile or they just never were successful. So these little baby these bantam chickens got the job done. I guess Curtis got the job done. I haven't seen them do, so I didn't know. We got babies everywhere. I'm gonna have to relocate them. That should be fairly simple. I just put them into a larger tub just because the chicks are gonna need to eat, and they're up high in that nesting box. So I just usually move them into a smaller area. I'm gonna have to go to the store because I have meat birds coming next week, and I was planning on using my little brooder box for that. So I'm gonna have to come up with another idea. Y'all seeing Homestead and farm life real time. Now look at her, she done took her baby back out the crate. I'm going to have to put her and lock her in there. And she's not gonna like that. Anna Mae, Anna Mae, what are you doing with the baby? Okay, she might be going back over there. Okay, she's going back in there. I'm gonna have to lock her in there. I have a conundrum. So this is the mama right here that has one chick under her. I was able to use this stick and lift her up. She got one baby. See that one baby right there? But a bunch of eggs. A bunch of eggs. This mama, she has a bunch of eggs under her. And these two mamas have a bunch of eggs under them. So we have about 8 of these. They're old water, you know, I can't think right now, the water container. Somebody cut them in half and gave them to us. I think they were using them as planters at one point, but I've used these for brooders. And I could just come in here and just line them all up, I guess. And put them in these. I'm not sure. But I know that baby needs to eat. This is not what I had on my agenda, my very full agenda for today. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and bring in 4 more water jugs and get them set up. I'm pretty sure I have enough, you know, like feeders and waters and stuff. I'm gonna get all that set up, and then that way I'll be ready to go. Should that hen start to come from under mama. I think from looks of that hen just hatched out. The egg was still wet. So I think I have about a day, about 24 hours before I really need to like care for the chick. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get the rest of the brooders set up, and then just be prepared to move the hens and their eggs and any chicks that have hatched into those brooders. Okay, let's go check on Mae. She's trying to get out of that pen, that crate I put her in, and that's not good. Hey, Anna Mae. Okay, Anna Mae. I know you're ready to get out of there, but I want you to take care of those babies. Where are those babies? You taking care of those babies? I hear one baby crying. I'm gonna leave you in there just a little bit longer, then I'll let you out, okay? She's like, yeah, whatever. I let Anna Mae out. I really hope she goes and gets that third chick. I mean, the third kitten. Anna Mae has moved one of those chicks again. I keep saying chicks. Y'all know what I mean. Maybe she's gonna take it to wherever the third one is. I'm gonna just sit here and see if she comes out without a chick. Nope, she's got it still in her mouth. She's bringing the chick to me. Hi, Anna Mae. Hi, Anna Mae. Why don't you go sit down with your baby, Anna Mae? Peace, family. It's later in the day. It's like early afternoon. And I haven't seen Mae. Basically all day. Hopefully she went and got them babies taken care of. But I'm coming back in here into the chicken coop to check on these broody mamas. Got all of their little containers set up. I filled up the waters and the feeders. The glass jars are drying out, so, and they're over on the stand. All right, so I got 3 little nurseries set up, and I may put a 4th one in here. I'm gonna just kind of play it by ear because I don't know what. This is a first for me with 2 in the same box. I don't hear the baby chick anymore, so I think that's a good thing. Hello, broody mamas. Hello. This is so funny to me. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing and we'll come back and check on them later. All right, back outside. And I still don't see Anna Mae, which I think that might be a good thing. Maybe she's taking care of them babies. This is Bubba. I don't know if y'all seen Bubba since he's big boy now. Bubba's my dog. His name is 11, but I call him Bubba because to me that sounds like a farm dog name, Bubba. And I call him Uncle Bubba. This jasmine, it smells so good. You can smell it at the front of the property. And I've been researching how I can kind of extract the fragrance. And I got 2 mommy condos set up. I got 1 mommy here, she's sitting on 5 eggs. And I got 1 mommy here and 1 chick, and she's sitting on about 5 eggs. Then I've got 1 mommy here. I think she only has about 3 or 4 eggs left. She is not happy. And this hen here, you see how many eggs she's sitting on? She can't even sit on them all. Okay, so Chicky is drinking water. That was my main thing I was concerned with. Looks like a chickie would get something to eat and drink. Looks like Mama's eating and drinking too. I was just giving the cats food and Anna Mae came. I'm sitting up here drinking my tea and she came, Anna Mae came again. She got that baby with her. Hey, Anna Mae. Hey, Anna Mae. Hi, yeah, I'm trying to get lovin's. That's a big baby, Anna Mae. Bubba's out here. Bubba's and Anna Mae are friends. Anna Mae loves her some Bubba, but I'm not sure how, you know, he's still 140 pound dog. So where did she go? Here. So I don't want him to hurt the baby. I don't think he would on purpose, but just by his sheer size and his pride for his friend, Anna Mae. You never can, like, you never can think you have it figured out. Things change all the time and they change quickly. So I have learned you just have to trust the process. And I mean, you have to trust that, I mean, we serve an awesome God, you know, and he is an awesome creator. And we just have to trust him. I mean, it's not gonna always be perfect. It's not. Like I told you, I've bottle fed a lot of babies. I have had to bury, well, we don't bury them, we burn them. A lot of, you know, animals that have died, more than I realized. Homesteading is an exercise in resilience, more than you realize. So she's got that baby and baby's just crying. I think the baby's a little bit too big for Anna Mae, so she might be actually hurting the baby. Not on purpose, just by trying to pick her up. But she's going back and forth, back and forth. Oh, it's early morning, actually. I wasn't even planning on recording this morning. We had a wonderful weekend. My mom celebrated her 73rd birthday, and she also got baptized at church. And it was a very special moment for all of us. Mama is suffering with dementia, Alzheimer's. And all she knew is that she wanted to give her life to Jesus and she wanted to be baptized. And I think that if in life you get to a point where you don't remember much else but that, that's a good place to be. Well, I thank you guys for following along the journey here on Super's Farm. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my tea and we'll talk to you soon. Peace and blessings from Super's Farm. Okay, I just saw her jump off the porch. There she is. I think she's in the woods with them. I don't know if you caught that, but she was right at the tail end of the house. Mama's favorite color is purple, so we put in these purple petunias. Found this cute little bird, little purple bird. They're purple planters. Really pretty.